What you're looking at right now, I know what you're probably thinking. Why the fuck do you look like a badass? And honestly, I will get to that. Actually, the helmet that goes with this is this one. So we will, do the commentary right now with this. So, basically, I beat Dark Souls 1 and I loved it so much that I moved on to number 2. Now, I already had number 2, so I didn't have to go out and buy it or anything, but I noticed that it was so different from number 1 that I could not enjoy it. Like, I'm going to eventually probably beat it, but as of right now, I just decided to go out, buy number 3, and I'm loving it. Like, honestly, it feels so much like number 1. Way more than Dark, like, I don't know. It's just Dark Souls 3 feels a lot like number 1. There are some changes, like for example, you do probably notice that other than an endurance or a stamina and a health bar, there is a blue bar that is your magic bar, and there is something called an Ashen Estus Flask now, which basically lets you regen your magic. So if I use some magic, my blue bar starts going down. And then if I use an Ashen Estus Flask, it regens that. And Ashen Estus Flask and Estus Flask both share the same amount of slots, I guess you could say. So basically, I have 6 Estus Flask and 2 Ashen Estus Flask. But if I really wanted to, I can make it 6 Ashen and 2 Estus, or all 8 Estus, or all 8 Ashen, or Ashen, what? Pretty cool. Now, another major difference in Dark Souls 3 from Dark Souls 1 is something that people refer to as Fashion Souls. So basically, the armor in this game, I want to say it's useless, but at the same time, it is, like, it's more useless than it is helpful. Meaning that if you really wanted to, you could beat the whole game wearing the starting fucking items, or not really items, but clothing. For example, the starting armor for my Pyromancer was this Pyromancer crown, Pyromancer garb, Pyromancer wrap, Pyromancer trousers. So this was literally the starting armor of the game, and if I really wanted to, I could beat the whole game with this. I don't know why they did it like that, to where armor is basically useless. Now, a couple of people did say that if the armor weighs more than 17, so clearly the weight for this is 1.1, for this it's 1.4, 5.8, blah, blah, blah. If the armor weighs more than 17, then it actually is useful, but it is still basically useless. So my friend went ahead and gave me some pretty dope looking armor from the DLC called the Green Knight armor. He actually didn't have the leggings, so he just gave me some that looked fairly similar to them, called Dark Leggings. But basically, this is a DLC weapon along with a DLC set of armor, and it's not even making me overpowered or anything. For example, so let's take this physical defense on the DLC armor that he gave me. If I compare it to actual armor that I've gotten, physical defense is 1.1 on what he gave me. I've gotten stuff that's 4.6, 5.2. I actually did get this given to me in this, but this he told me that I could have actually gotten if I wanted to, just by killing a bunch of Lothric Knights, but it would have been a while of farming. Along with, like, basically this Green Knight armor is also, you get through farming, and I told him, oh, you don't have to worry about giving it to me if it's DLC. I'm going to get the DLC soon anyways. And he's like, no, you have to farm for it anyways. I'm going to give it to you to save time from having to farm. He did the same thing with the Lothric armor. The Lothric Knight armor, I guess I should say. He was like, oh, I'll give this to you, even though you could get it right now if you really wanted to, but it just would waste your time from having to farm, so I'll just go ahead and give it to you so you don't have to waste your time farming. But, so, in physical defense, that is better. The Lothric Knight armor chest piece is also better in defense. Keep in mind, I could have gotten this Lothric Knight armor myself if I would have just taken time to farm, but he wanted just went ahead and just gave it to me. I don't have any gauntlets that are better than the Ring Knight. But the Lothric Knight are only 0.1 worse in defense. And then for the Dark Leggings, he gave me their 8.0, but I actually have some that are 8.8 and another pair. No, never mind. Thought I had another pair that was exactly 8.0 also. So even if it wasn't Fashion Souls, technically I have better armor than what he gave me. So that's past that point. He also gave me a bunch of weapons. So clearly you can see a bunch of weapons with X's and stuff. Now, another friend gave me these, but he told me not to use them if I didn't want the game to be, I guess you should say, easier. I mean, it's still going to be hard, but these weapons would definitely make it easier because these weapons are really good, he said. He just was like, I'll go ahead and give these to you because you also have to get these from the DLC through farming. I believe he said farming for these weapons, but I'm not too sure. But I do know that he said, oh, these are DLC weapons, so I'm going to go ahead and give them to you since you don't have the DLC. Now, if you don't want the game to be that much easier, and I'm like, alright. But back to what I was going to say, my one friend gave me a bunch of weapons, and I'm like, are these weapons that you're giving me really good? And he's like, well, they are good starting weapons, but you could easily get them right now if you wanted to. I'm just going ahead and giving them to you to save you some souls. And I'm like, alright, so basically what you're telling me is if you give me these weapons that I could basically get myself through buying them with souls, you're just giving them to me to help me out, like, to save me some souls. And he's like, yeah, basically. So the weapons that he gave me, I could have easily gotten myself also, except this time instead of him giving them to me to save me from having to farm, he gave them to me from having to, like, to save me from having to buy them with souls. Now, he actually did give me a DLC weapon called the Demon Star, and this weapon, I believe, is the best item that he gave me. Now, he did give me a bunch of good rings. He gave me this ring. He did not give me this ring. I got this ring from another friend, and then he gave me this one and this one. So, he did give me a bunch of good rings. Like, he gave me one of these, but my friend gave me another one. Yeah. So, my point is that, in conclusion, yes, he did give me a bunch of weapons, but I could have easily gotten them myself if I would have just bought them with souls. He just gave them to me to save me some souls. He gave me some armor, which I could have farmed for, that being the Lothric Knight armor. So he gave me some armor that I could have farmed for just to save me some time from having to farm. And then he also gave me another set of armor that I could also farm for, but I had to have the DLC, which I don't even have. But let's just say I did have it. He most likely would have still given this to me. Well, he would have still given this to me just to save me from having to farm then. So, yes, he has given me some stuff, but it definitely does not make the game easier. So he gave me some weapons to save me from having to buy them with souls. He gave me some armor to save me from having to farm them. And he gave me some rings to save me from having to wait to come across them. So, for example, my one friend said that to originally get the Ring of Steel Protection, I don't know if it was the Ring of Steel Protection or if it was the Ring of, where was it? Or if it was Havel's Ring or the Ring of Favor. I know it was one of these three. But he said that later on in the game, you're going to come across 2 crocodiles, you kill them, and then it drops the ring. And so, basically, none of these rings are hard to come across. It's just, I get them further on in the game. So he went ahead and gave them to me just to save me from having to wait till further on in the game. Just like he gave me this Lothric Knight armor to save me from having to farm. Just like he gave me all of these weapons with X's on them to save me some souls. And then, yes, he did give me this Demon Star. And the reason that he gave this to me was he even said, now, I am going to give you an item that is really good. And I know that you said, because I told him I did not want anything that was really good that would make me overpowered. I just wanted some nice starting items. And he was like, now, this is really good, so you may not want it. But it is very good for pyromancers, I believe, because it is a weapon along with the pyromancy flame. And I'm like, wait up, so you're telling me that if I put on that weapon, that it counts as a weapon and a pyromancy flame, so rather than having a pyromancy flame in my left hand, I can have a shield or something. And he's like, yeah. So I put it on, and I'm like, alright, how do you use each? And he's like, basically, the weapon is RB, so that's this. And then he said that the pyromancy flame is RT, so that is this. So literally, the weapon is 2 in 1. It's a weapon and a pyromancy flame, so rather than having to have a pyromancy flame in my left hand, I can have a shield. Now, I'm pretty sure I could put a pyromancy flame in my left hand. Yeah, I can, but it's basically just like wasting my left space unless you can shoot both of them at the same time. Yeah, you can't, because that's what the weapon does, and the Pyromancy Flame is... Whoa, wait up, what? Alright, so that's weird. I guess that because I have the Fireball for this one, my Pyromancy Flame counts as, like, Fire Breath or something? I'm not too sure. But basically, I run, the shield in my left. Shit, what's going on? Alright, there. I run the shield in my left and this weapon in my right. So, yeah, sorry I'm just talking about worthless shit, but I do just want to let you know that although this armor looks very badass, it does not make me overpowered, because 1, Fashion Souls, and 2, technically I have better armor that I could wear. Another thing that I want to clarify is just because I have a badass looking weapon that's on fire, it does not mean I'm overpowered. It is a good weapon, but there are better out there. It's just a pretty good pyromancy starting item. Yes, I do have a bunch of weapons with X's on them that if you look at their damage, like 116, while that's pretty good, that doesn't have an X through it, but for example, 185 is good, but it does not make me overpowered. And yes, I do have a bunch of rings at the start of the game that help me out a lot, and I mean a lot, because let's just say I take off Havel's ring, I'm going to be heavy rolling. But with that ring on, I need to find it. With that ring on, look at me. I'm rolling like a fucking normal person. So yes, the rings help me out a lot, but it does not make me overpowered because I would have eventually gotten them anyways. It's just I'm getting them early. So, in conclusion, I'm not overpowered. I just look like a badass because Fashion Souls, so it doesn't matter. And I have a bunch of weapons that are good for starting out the game, and I got a bunch of rings early. I just wanted to clarify. That way you won't think that the game's going to just be a breeze for me. Kind of like Dark Souls 1. I mean, I'll take that for an example. Dark Souls 1, I legit got fucking armor that I did not have to upgrade one bit. Which, to be completely honest with you, I don't even think you could upgrade it. Put down in the comments if anybody's seen this, whether or not you could upgrade it. It was called the Guardian armor. But I literally wore that armor from the start of the game all the way to the end. And now I'm in New Game Plus, and I'm still wearing it. But I'm going to transition over to Black Iron Armor if I do continue to play that game, and just upgrade it with Twinkling Titanite. But that's past the point. I got really, like, actual good stuff that made the game easier for me, but it was still very hard. So literally, I got an armor set that was almost as good as Havel's armor, if not a little bit better, I think. And Havel's armor, you have to keep in mind, is one of the best armors in Dark Souls 1, I believe. And so I got armor that's just as good, if not a teeny bit better, and the game was still very hard for me. So, let's just say this armor was fucking great, the game would still be fairly hard, if not very hard. But the armor isn't fucking great, because I actually have a set that's better, that being the Lothric Knight armor, which I could have once again gotten myself if I would have taken time to farm for it. But he was like, here, just to save you time from having to farm, I'm going to give it to you. And so, that armor is technically, stats-wise, physically, better than the Ring Knight. But since it's just hell, I still fucking heavy roll with this, even with Havel's ring. Wow. But, fucking, logically, this armor's better physically. But since Fashion Souls is a thing in this game, meaning that literally all of this armor that I have in my inventory right now, I could beat the game with. Since it's just Fashion Souls in this game, you can wear whatever you think makes you look cool. So even if this was really good armor, it wouldn't really change the fact that Fashion Souls is a thing, and it won't help anything out. But the armor's not even that good anyway. I mean, it's good armor, but it's not fucking that good. It just looks badass, and since Fashion Souls is once again a thing, I know I'm repeating myself a lot, but since Fashion Souls is a thing, this armor is just as good as the starting armor, basically. Because, once again, Fashion Souls, it doesn't really change anything. So because of that being a thing, I'm just going to wear whatever I think looks make me, I'm going to wear whatever looks makes, what? I'm going to wear whatever I think makes me look, like a badass. And honestly, yes, this Ring Knighthood looks pretty dope. But some reason why I'm really drawn over to this Straw Hood, I don't know. I don't know, what do y'all think? Straw Hood or Ring Knight Hood. But yeah, let's actually get onto the game, because I've been talking for 15 minutes. Wow. I'm going to have to put down in the description, fucking skip past the first 15 minutes to get to actual gameplay. Alright, so I'm pretty sure there's going to be a lever nearby, right? Oh no, it's just coming down. I believe. What? Alrighty. Is it coming down? I am. Oh, there it is. I'm so fucking stupid. But yeah, so yes, my character looks like a badass, but it doesn't make me overpowered in any way possible. Hell, the person that gave me all of this stuff even told me himself, fucking, I'm giving you stuff that doesn't even help you out that much. I mean, yeah, it helps you, but it doesn't help you out that much. And if you think that this is a lot of help, I had way more than I'm giving you. Right? I had way more help than what I'm giving you whenever I started the game out. And I'm in love with this game because of that fact, to be honest with you. He was like, because I got so much cool looking stuff and so much good stuff at the start of the game, it made me want to play the game even more, and now I fucking love it. And he actually does love it, and I know that for a fact because he fucking plays this every day, and he almost has every achievement, I believe. And he's put thousands of days, I wouldn't say days, but thousands of hours into it. So he really does enjoy this game a lot, and he got a bunch of actual good stuff at the beginning of the game. Better than what he gave me, he said. He said because of me telling him that I didn't want that much help, that I'm actually the person that he's given the least amount of help to. But he still gave me some help. That's the thing. Just less than what he gave everybody else. Alright, enough talking. I'm very sorry. I happen to like to rant a lot. I'm pretty sure you can already get that. Get the idea of that from me, though. So I have been down here, but I died. I don't know why I'm backtracing. What the fuck is this? Alright, that didn't happen the first time. Yeah. I'm just now starting to be able to use this weapon. I actually ran with this the whole time, which actually is really good. Look at this. And keep in mind, this was the starting pyromancer weapon. So that's the starting pyromancer weapon, and then this is this. Literally, like, so this weapon isn't that, like, you know what I mean? Like, yes, he gave me some good stuff, but it's not making me overpowered. And you most likely will still see me die a lot, because once again, this armor doesn't have that much physical defense, plus fashion souls. Alright. So, I know he swipes. So clearly I died over here, but I tried killing that enemy right there. Fuck! I noticed afterwards he was about to swing. Oh, fucking nice roll, dude. Nice roll. Alright, and now we were past him for the first time, so I'm blind past this point. Going in blind. I'm blind. Oh, fuck! That scared the actual fuck out of me. Go ahead and get this item over here. Seek guidance. Nice. I believe I 3-hit him. Let's check this. Well, that would be 3-hit. Here, I'll drop down. Ta-da. Yeah. Oh shit, what up? I don't know what the fuck you just did, but get out of here. Shit, I didn't see a fucking pew there. Shit. I don't know what I'm backing into. fucking whatever that is. I did not fucking expect to see whatever the fuck this is in here. I like how I was like, oh, I don't know what I'm backing into because I didn't know if I was going into like a set of enemies or anything, and I fucking turn around and it's whatever the fuck this is. Oh, you can probably get some damage in like this. Oh, well. Oh, most definitely. Oh shit, wasn't expecting that. Probably get it from over here though. Did not mean to fucking use it. I thought it was a regular Estus Flask. Another cool thing in this one that differs from number 1 is whenever you use a Homeward Bone, you can choose to go back to a shrine. And I've only found Firelink Shrine. I don't know if there's any more. Firelink Shrine in this one's different though. This is like poison. Aldrich's Sapphire. Okay, so that wasn't even fucking needed. Just gave me a ring. I believe that was a ring. Yeah. So, I just wanted to point out, this is 2.0 defense, and the Ring Knight is 1.1 actually. Wow. So, literally the Thrall Hood, which is something that you get, like, beginning of the game, I want to say if you're lucky enough, because I've only gotten one, but it's a drop from Thralls. But literally, I got this myself at the beginning of the game, and the helmet that he gave me is worse. Like, Fashion Souls, I'm telling you. Like, yes, it's worse, but technically they both do the same amount of defense, because Fashion Souls. I've been saying that a lot this video. The two words Fashion and Souls. Bring that ass here, boy. Alright, so, there's a door behind him, so I know I have to kill him. Gonna look for a bonfire, though. Now, bonfires in this game. Holy crap. You see bonfires a lot in this game. Way more than you see them in Dark Souls 1. What the hell? So I'm putting him in a fucking cage. I guess. Like Rage of Bridge? I guess you just no. I guess that's just like if I need to escape, like you can't actually run out here. I hear some. Yeah, I knew I heard something. Why the fuck did I just throw that to the ground? Roll. I'm running. Yee. Dead because the fucker stood up. So that is a thrall right there. That just killed me. So yeah, I raised that. So whatever I'm about to do, I wonder if it has to deal with that. Oh, I just thought of some. No, never mind. You're not really above him. I'm about to say probably like drop down on him. Now, warping is a thing that you can do from the start of this game, just like in number 2. But, I like how, like, they classify the areas. That's weird that you can go to Firelink Shrine from every place, but if you go from here, you can't. Oh, no, yeah, you can. It's right up there, though. That's why it's not down there. I'm stupid. So, I'm not embered up, and embering is, like, using humanity in this game. I would say human effigies, but technically it's nothing like human effigies because every time you die in Dark Souls 2, it decreases your max health, and that happens until you get to half of your health, so 50% of your maximum health, and then after that, every time you die, it doesn't lower your maximum health, but you have to use a human effigy to get back up to your normal. In here, if you're not embered, every time you die, nothing happens. So basically how much health I have right now is how much like I'm supposed to have because of what I've put into my figure and stuff. But if I were to ember myself up right now, I would have I don't want to say a lot more health, but you'd have some more health. Because it gives you extra. I will be embering up whenever I run out of Estus Flask. So I guess those... Oh no, never mind. I was about to say, I guess those enemies with shields are non-respawnable. I hear a Thrall. Oh yeah, another thing in this game is co-op is so much easier to do. And, the more people you have in your game, the harder it is. Oh, I never noticed this last time. The more people you have in... Oh, fuck! It's a Mimic. I fucking forgot there was Mimics in my game. That is the first one I've come across. Holy crap. That is the very first Mimic I have seen in this game. So I totally forgot that they were a thing in this one, too. What I was going to say is that, let's just say I'm in my world and somebody that is level 200 joins. They won't be overpowered because their health and their damage would get lowered to the average of what my level is. So let's just say they're level 200 and their health is, let's just say, halfway past the screen. If they join my world, since I'm only level 20-something or 30-something, their health would go down to how much you see right now. And I don't know if you can ember yourself up in multiplayer, but if so, then it would go up to what it can be for me whenever I'm embered. And then you noticed how I've been 3-hitting enemies. Even if they're level 200, they will also be 3-hitting enemies. So like it averages it out, but it also makes it to where each person you have, the the enemies get a teeny bit harder. So let's just say with just me, like as of right now, just me, I 3-hit enemies. If I invite my friend, I will start 4-hitting them. And then if I invite another friend, I will start 5-hitting them. And I don't know if you can do another friend, but let's just say you can do another friend, I will start 6-hitting them. So each person you have in your game makes it harder to kill things. So whenever I tell... Like, at first I was telling my friend, like, yo, don't, like, kill the boss for me. Like, stay back. You can aggro him if you want, whatever, but just don't kill him so that way I can make the game really hard for myself. And I'm going to kill him, I'm going to kill him. So he would aggro the boss, then I'm concentrating on him. I would go up to the boss and start hitting him. And, I was barely doing, I was doing damage, but not a lot. And then whenever he had to aggro him, because in order to aggro, you have to hit the boss a little bit to get him concentrated on you. Whenever he hit the boss to aggro the boss on him, he wasn't doing that much damage. And at first I'm like, why the fuck is the level 100 something not doing barely any damage on a fucking boss at the beginning of the game? And I asked him that, and he was like, oh, well, it lowers my damage and my health to what yours is. Oh, God. This fucking Mimic has a lot of health. Oh God, and it does a lot of damage. God, I hate that laugh. Yeet. Yes. Aren't tombs usually spells? Tough enemy ahead. Alright, so it even tells you that it's a Mimic. I bet some people that didn't know Mimics were a thing read that and they were like, what the fuck? It's a chest, opens it up. I don't know. Alright, the fuck, alright. Alright. I don't know where I went last time. I know that door straight back there had a thing in it and whatnot. And after I killed it, it gave me like a sapphire ring or something. But I believe that I just walked out of the door afterwards and went. I don't know. What I do know though is I don't know. Alrighty. So yeah, this game is very good. I really recommend you to get it if you like the Dark Souls series. So yeah. And you're commenting lately, bitch you crazy. So these are how embers look like if you've ever wondered. Oh, I thought he just fucking put a hole under me. Yeah, so clearly you're not supposed to fight him right now. Or I don't believe you are, I hope you are. I meant to kill myself. I just wanted to look at that door. So what door is that? I'm curious. I wonder if that door is this door, but that door looked way bigger, so most likely not. Let's see. What? Alright. Yeah. My goal for this video is the next bonfire. I'm level 30. Hollowing 13. What does that mean? That I've died 13 times without... without fucking using whatever? An ember? I don't know. Wow, I'm surprised that is right here. Oh wow, I didn't even... Oh, that's bad. I'm bad tracing right now. Nope, eat. But I do notice this. What is this? I've never noticed this. Yeet. I do know she drains your health. She, he, whatever, drains your health whenever they grab onto you. So this video isn't going to be about a boss or anything. This one is just like me playing and fucking wasting 15 minutes of your time at the beginning. Deep gem. I don't know what that is. Alright, so that was worthless. It's probably why I never noticed it. I mean, deep gems or deep blue gems or whatever the fuck it was called. Might be helpful. What the fuck? Yeet. Alright, so down there's that. We're going to just backtrace. You know, I came up here, got that, and then they fell down up here, yeah. Oh, there's 3 this time, unless there was always 3, I don't know. Same thing happened last time, and I did that. let's be real though, we already know. Yeah, actually, I hope that, I mean, if it gave me a ring, I doubt it's, okay, yeah, okay, so right here, so now I remember the back of that rim, and then there's that right there. Let's go over here, maybe, oh god, there's another thing. And that's starting those stairs. Dude, can you, like, stop following me? Dude, if you want to fucking fight, we will fight. Did I really just die right there? No, I didn't. Oh my god. Wow. You think I'd kill that fucking small fuck? Why do they do so much damage? What sucks is there's like another one right down here. The last time... I wish I had like a rusted iron ring or whatever it is. Alright, nice. So I'm going to end the video once I get to the next bonfire. That is my goal. No, I don't know what you are. That's a door right there, and this is a door. I'm pretty sure this is going to be the other side. It is. So I could stop right here. But my goal is the actual next bonfire. So let's peep this out. If this just takes me to the other side of the Iron Golem, I'm going to be triggered. Or Iron Golem, whatever it is. Hit him. Every once in a while I like checking stuff, so now I'm going to switch to this and see how many hits it takes to kill him with this. Alright. It's kind of hard to tell on this enemy since fucking shield. I'm going, if I wanted to tell, I'd do it on a normal enemy, like one of these. On the next enemy I see that are one of these that doesn't use a shield, I'll look and see. Sorry, I'm distracted because I've already come from here. What? Alright, whatever. But the next enemy that I see, so this one, for example, this is just like the one that I 3-hit with my thing. So 1, 2. Okay, I actually 2-hit it with this. You got fucking tricked. See, this axe is really good, and it's a starting weapon. It's just as good as this, and this is a DLC weapon. Oh, there's a thing down there. I never noticed that, but I wonder how you get down there without, Alright, nope, yeet. Alright. Woo! Seek guidance. Miracle of Stray Souls displays more help from other worlds and reveals summon signs without using an ember. Nice. Faith serves as a guide for clerics. What door did I come from this one? I really do want to ember up once before the video ends, so I will do that right before I choose to end the video. I don't even have a +1 Estus flask. Like, I really want a +1 Estus. No, I can't tell you that, before I do beat the game, I'm going to try and do as much as I can. I mean, I don't know. Alright. So I wonder if there's still, like, no actual point of coming down here. I mean, there was, and it was to get to where I came from by going down the stairs off to my right. Down here. Whoop. That enemy's coming up, but I'm going to draw these enemies out. So like do that. Oh God, no! So I can't use an Estus flask right now because I'm like poisoned or whatever. But I'm pretty sure I can whenever this effect wears off. What? Sorry about that. My friggin' I just had to yell what really quick because my dad was like, Hunter! And I'm like, what? And he's like, did you go to school today? And I'm like, yeah. And then I muted my headset. I just heard my name being called and I didn't even think to mute my headset really quick. And then see what was going on. But it's alright. All it was me saying what? Alright, so that's nothing, but do you fall down from here? No, that's definitely gonna fucking kill you. Oh god, I actually thought I fell. So why can you? I don't know, I'm probably fucking retarded. I think I've already been down there, probably. Now, I know this is just where I came from, but I think that your first time coming this way, that was your goal, was to like just unlock the door. And now, like, the second time, you don't just run past enemies, you like look around. So I know there is an enemy in here. Oh, and right there too. And right there. Oh my god. That just gives you a soul. All of that for a soul. I don't know. If I can't find the next bonfire anytime soon, I might just end it right now. Or not right now, but like, if I can't find it anytime soon. Like, the best way to fucking figure out when these things are coming is if you hear a fucking bell jingling. Ooh. Oh, that just takes me back down here. I thought this was going to be to a new area. Shoot. Ugh. What about down this way? I don't even remember doing damage to that one, unless he was just already hurt. How the hell did somebody put a sign up there? Yeet. Now is a perfect time to ember up, so here we go. That is the increase in health. So that is very nice. There we go. But you cannot ember up multiple times like you can use humanity multiple. Or I believe you could use humanity multiple. Oh god, there's another one of these. Easier than the first one because I guess I noticed it first. Grave Warden wraps, so I'm guessing those are called Grave Wardens. Oh, sure! Wow, I did a lot of damage. Wow, this... Wait up. If this just takes me back up here... Oh no, I forgot. I already knew it was gonna take me back up here because I've been up here before already. It's like... If I really wanted to come back this way, though, I could have just gone through the door. So, like, I'm wondering where you're supposed to go. And then you can literally just... Okay, never mind. I was disturbed by whatever the fuck this is. So they're, like, all on fire now. Of left. I wonder what they were praising. Okay, I haven't been through here. Oh, it's just like that. Alright, never mind. Ember. Makes up for the one that I just got done using. Great. So literally, I'm just back to that giant. Like you'll see. You ready for this? Ta-da. So like I already knew that I was going to end back up over here though. I just thought that if I went like, I don't know. I thought if I just killed all of the enemies this time rather than just running through them all, that I could actually have time to look around to try and find another route. But I guess not. Wait up, actually, I do recall. Here, before I rest at this bonfire, let me go this way. This is the one way that I came from. Wait up, what? I don't know, but I've been up here yet, I don't think, have I? Yeah, I have. Alright. Let's wait up. What the fuck? Alright, maybe you do go this way. Down there. No, it's just like, I think that I didn't ever go left, is what I mean. I didn't go left, because I noticed that whenever I went up, it led me up to the huge ass door, and whenever I went up to the hugest door and I opened it, that leads me into the Golem room. But instead of going up, I wonder if there's a pathway to the left. I'm not too sure. If I find a bonfire this way, then I don't know. I meant to fucking fall attack, but I fell before I could click RB. I'm going to be pretty triggered if the bonfire is just done here after going through all of that. Try torch. Wasn't I already over here though, or is this just like another area that looks like where I've been? I wonder if this is no, I thought it was an illusory wall. Oh, if you all want to get hurt. Oh yeah, you do. Very much so. Twinkling Titanite. Ah! What the fuck is that? Fuck, I wasn't able to kill it fast enough because of this fucking thing chasing me. Fire beats ice, my dude. Oh no, not in this scenario. Not in this scenario. Not in this scenario. Alrighty, let's move on. Get out of here, dude. Tree. Titanite shard. What did I just land on? Titanite shard. What up? Haven't? Alright, this looks familiar. Looks awfully familiar. And it is. You know why? Just look at what's behind me, my dude. Alrighty. Well, I'm going to go ahead and end the video off here. But yeah, Dark Souls 3. Great game. Really enjoying it. Not overpowered or anything. Just freaking 2 words. Fashion Souls. Alright, anyways. Peace, guys.